I don't know why I always do this. The last 5 seconds always get me nervous.
I'm like, we've been doing.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Unpopular Opinions podcast. I am your host, King. Come on.
So if we're dating and I never post you, that's okay.
Yeah.
You're lying. Why must you lie?
No. Okay, no.
That like a lot of the times, people who do that, they love being in a relationship more than they love being in the relationship.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
They just like having a fucking boyfriend.
Because now when you become a social media couple and when things don't go well, people expect to know what happened.
Exactly.
You
What
understand?
happened? Who messed up?
There you go.
And I know
Yeah, sure.
if shit hits the fan, shit hits
Who you want to say shit?
Alright, she.
Unpopular opinions.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Unpopular Opinions podcast. I am your host, King Joe.
And I am your co-host Nati, and welcome back.
Man, I am excited for today's episode, but before we even get into that, guys, please, what do they need to do, bro?
3 things. Watch our show, subscribe, click on that notification tab, and please comment. And on that note, we appreciate everybody who send us all the comments up to this far. We appreciate it. We've seen them. And please keep them coming and let us know what you want us to talk about next time.
We have also enjoyed your guys' feedback. I mean, some of the comments have had us laughing. So like Nati said, please keep them coming. As you see, we are also open to suggestion. You know, our topics are very
Open.
So send through more, okay, just so that we can get more into it. But let's get into it right now. Nati, please do us a favor and introduce our lovely girls.
As you can see, we have 2 lovely ladies next to us, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. We'll start off on the right, and then we'll go that way.
Hi guys, my name is Buhlebendalo Masuku. Those that know me as the rich aunt Hlele.
Hey! Okay.
Alright, I am Goisteone Moerane. I go by G. I am a multidisciplinary visual artist. Yeah.
Okay.
And those who know me as G.
Sorry, what's your relationship status?
Single.
Single. Yours?
It's complicated.
And on that note,
Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. You know, get into it. If you'd like to be on the show, please also just hit us up in the DMs on Instagram or shoot us an email. We're going to put everything in the link below. Let's get into the first question. Nati, you got him?
sure, yeah. So,
What's
ladies,
the topic of the show today?
we're going to talk
What
about
are we talking about
relationships and social media.
Yeah, posting way too much or posting way too little.
So maybe let's kick off with that. As a woman, we'll start off with Bush and then we'll go to G. So as a woman, what does it mean to you when your partner posts you on his socials?
I don't think it means much for me, honestly.
Okay.
You know, I'm not very big on the public, you know, being out there. And as long as you're with me, you give me my time. That's all that matters for me, honestly.
Okay, G?
I think it means that he posted me on his socials. Yeah, I mean, look, I think if the guy is really present in the relationship, that matters the most to me. Posting me, maybe you want people to see who you're with, but I don't think it doesn't particularly make me feel like, oh my gosh, this is serious because we're Instagram official or Facebook official. I think, yeah.
So if we're dating and I never post you, that's okay.
Yeah.
You're lying. Why must you lie?
No. Okay, no.
Generally.
I think, look, it depends. I really think it depends. It's like some people have social media for work, for business, for something specific. Maybe like just your podcast and that's what you're posting.
Mm-hmm.
As your girl, I can't be like, how come you never post me on your page? If I could tell that your page is specifically related to certain type of content. But if your page is really personal, you post family, friends, you know, and we're in a pretty serious thing, then maybe like here and there I might like to be posted. Yeah,
Okay. What were you?
I don't think it really. I just don't care like that, you know. Like genuine. I'm saying like if you do decide to post me, don't now be like posting my hand or like my small tattoo. That I do, you know? Don't hide me.
I actually want to talk about that, right? I actually want to talk about that because I have a huge problem with what I call emoji base. You know,
Yeah.
like
Emoji
like where you post someone, but then you cover their face, or you only post the back of their head, or you only. What are you doing? Rather not post me at all.
So
Yeah.
for me, it's, and I was actually want to say that as well. It's almost like you want to show the world I got somebody, but you're also afraid to show who that person is. Because A, you're either afraid the party want to steal them from you, or two, you know you with somebody you shouldn't be with. Maybe.
I think only girls put emoji base though. I haven't seen much guys who go out of the way to put an emoji base. Like guys will hide their face, but when they post their girl, it's actually their girl.
Yeah.
With girls, it's like, who's this guy? He's just some guy. You know, and they're like, oh, I don't have to show you. I as a guy, I would feel always about that. Like, if you're my girl, don't post me if you're not gonna show my face, because now you just give me a green light. Like, I'm gonna go cheat like crazy. No one knows who I am. I'll wear.
So we're gonna ask you, why do girls do that? So why do girls do that emoji base and
I'm not gonna lie. I used to do it.
why?
You know, but guilty as charged. Okay.
Why did you do it?
You know, but I don't know actually. Hey, I just don't want to show my man because he's my man, not our man.
So why are you posting
So-
him?
You just want people to know that he's there.
Yeah, you don't.
You want people to know that you're not lonely.
That you're not sleeping.
like,
You ain't sleeping
you don't
alone.
need to know who he is. Just know that there is somebody.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I think so. I can't speak from experience because I've never done that, but I do think that, you know, as people generally, I think it's part of personality traits that you want to show people what you have, whether you know, I don't know. You just want to show people what you have. So people do want to be like, I'm in a relationship, I have a person, I'm happy, but I don't want you to know who he is. Because I think also as society, we know that not everyone is going to be happy for you, and people will try and destroy your happiness if they see like, oh shit. So it's like not posting exactly who the guy is might sort of save you from sabotage. But in the same light, I just think like if someone is wishing bad on you, they don't have to see who your man is to still have, you know, bad wishes for your relationship. So
Wait, okay, so I just want to ask a
Get
question
it.
then, right?
Yeah.
As someone who is like a would-be girlfriend in the scenario, right? Do you take into consideration like, what is my man gonna see if I post this? You know what I mean? Because like it's one thing for others people to see it, but like when my girl posts me, she's posting me, bruh. You know, I'm not part of the audience. I'm part of the content.
Yeah.
You know, and as someone who's part of the content, I'm gonna feel a ways about how I'm represented. And that's why I have an issue with emoji base, because what are we hiding specifically?
So
You know what I mean?
I agree. If you're gonna post me, don't put the emoji there. If you're gonna do emoji, then rather don't post.
Yeah.
You know, because for me, it's actually not about me. It's a very selfish. For me, I see it as a selfish thing. You just want to show the world that, hey,
Do you understand?
I'm not single, but at the same time, it's you don't need to know who it is. Just so you know, I got somebody.
Exactly.
So it's
And-
actually about, so I'm using me as content, but I'm not actually.
And
you know what I
it's
mean?
very
Yeah,
dangerous because you'll
yeah,
find that like
yeah.
like a lot of the times people who do that, they love being in a relationship more than they love being in the relationship. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Ah.
They just
The
like having
idea.
a fucking boyfriend.
The
They
idea
don't
of
care
the
about who that guy is.
relationship,
It
yeah.
could be anyone.
Yeah.
As long as he fits the criteria and they're
Yeah.
happy. And that's why, like imagine dating a girl like that. Oh my word.
So she just likes the idea of
She just
you're
likes
not
the,
actually you.
She just likes the clicks, you know what I mean? And that's why
The
like
likes.
for me, like a bad with no IG or a bad with like very little followers. Sorry.
We'll come,
Sorry.
We'll,
I lost
we'll
myself.
come back to that. We'll
Yeah.
come back to that. But
How do you feel
posting
about like being a guy who posts like would you post your girl?
Yeah,
Like, this
so-
is the question now. Like,
Yeah. So
that's
for
the
me,
guys.
I have no issues with posting, and I also don't have an issue if she posts me or not. But I don't think it should be a big thing.
Yeah.
Right? Because I realize if you make it a big thing, that means you're looking for validation
From
from other people.
Absolutely.
This is our
Yeah.
relationship. Right?
Absolutely.
So if you didn't post me, I don't exist. I'm there. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
just because you posted me 10 times doesn't mean we're much more in love compared to you
Yes.
posting me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe on that note, let me ask: should it matter if you have a boyfriend, right? And does it matter who posts who more? So if you post him 10 times and then you only post you once, are you gonna feel like I post so many more times and you only do it once, or vice versa? He's posting you like every day and you're like, come on, bro. So is it an issue? Like who posts who more times? Is that a thing?
I think honestly it goes back to exactly what you just said. It doesn't quantify how much I love you. That I did one post that you make could have such a meaningful caption than the everyday posts I make, of you. It shouldn't I just don't think it quantifies that someone loves you more because they posted you more. I could just be posting more to get more clicks.
Okay.
Or
That's true.
yeah.
What do you say?
I agree with you actually, hey. And it's also the fact that you also need to consider that people aren't the same. There are people that genuinely just don't post at all. And just because a person posted you once, it doesn't mean that I love you less or, I don't feel you that much. So
I hear that, right? And I agree with the reasons, but how I've seen it play out is quite different. Is you'll say that, but if I'm dating a person who's posting 10 times, best believe they're gonna have a problem that I'm posting it like once. It's almost like we're gonna have to almost match each other's social presence in a relationship. Because you're gonna feel like, because what happens is that the person does feel like, are you ashamed of me? I'm putting you out there. You're not putting me out there. What are you hiding? It's unfortunate, but that's the reality, right? Yes, we're saying you shouldn't matter, but it actually ends up mattering, essentially.
I was like in a situation like that.
Okay.
Well, not that I had a problem with it, where I was very like vocal about my ex-relationship, to a point where like reels on Instagram and all that cute shenanigan and stuff. But then, and he's not. But like he wasn't very like as vocal as I am on social media, and I didn't have a problem with that because I knew that it's not something that and I'm not trying to change him because now I like doing that, so I accepted him that okay, he'll post me once in like every 2 months, and that's fine. If I decide that I'm going to post him every day on my stories, that's me. It doesn't mean anything.
So for me, when it comes to both relationships posting, right, I think that's when the public perception matters more than the individual perception, right? For me personally, right? And the reason being is because, as you guys said, it doesn't mean just because I post you once means that, I don't love you less or anything like that, blah, blah. But that's how it's going to look out there, As a guy, if you're posting your girl a bunch of times, and she posts you once a blue moon, bruh, it does not look good. It does not look good, whereas with a woman, it almost looks too good. It's like, oh, she's really in love with this guy. You know what I mean? So if I had to choose, I would rather my girl post me way more than I post her. But that does not mean that I'm not going to post her. I'm going to post her when I feel happy. I'm going to post her when we go on vacation. But I'm not gonna make it
up,
a...
actually. That is so messed up, though.
Wait, how so? How's it messed up?
Like, how can you say that?
You see, this is playing out. Exactly what I said. This is how it plays out. Is you're okay with it until it happens, and you think about wait a minute.
No, exactly. So
to an extent, it also goes back to societal expectations.
Exactly.
You're saying
exactly.
you prefer your girl posting you more.
I would prefer that, yes.
Yes, and you'll post her.
I would highly advise for guys to prefer it as well.
But why? Because
so now she must be.
I would highly
she
advise.
must be a simp, and then you must just
Do you know how terrible it looks for look? There's a reason why a lot of us, and I hate to bring this up, but a lot of us did not feel bad for Michael B. Jordan because we're like, yeah, dog, you were there, being lovey-dovey, da with this, and now look what happened. I mean, look that's the public perception right there.
I won't lie.
And as a guy, it looks bad on your person. It looks bad on you, bruh. If it's a
to
girl,
who,
if it's a girl,
exactly.
if it's a girl,
to who does it look bad?
That's what I said to the public perception. I started by saying public perception in this instance matters more than the individual.
Right.
But so a guy looks bad on you. I mean, Michael B. Jordan was at a basketball game recently, and they put the camera on him,
using it,
and they made a meme out of it, bro. He was just paying attention to the game.
He was just chilling.
And they made him look sad, bro. So because of because of the way it had played out in the public eye. So if you're not a celebrity, if you're just a regular person, right, consider that when you are posting, right? Especially if you are a gent. Because if you're a girl, the world's gonna come and be like, oh, this guy really just wasted her time. Oh, he played her. Oh. As a guy, you look like a simp. I'd rather my girl simp for me than I simp for her.
You're definitely fully playing into societal expectations of men and women. Because,
possibly.
First of all, I asked to who, does Michael B. Jordan look sad to? And the answer is to guys.
To guys.
Yeah, because
you
guys...
To a lot of everyone else
it's
as well.
I mean,
you looked at me funny when I said he wasn't sad. She looked at me like, nah, that nigga was sad. You see what I'm saying? She looked at me like, boy, don't lie to me. That nigga was sad, right?
Yeah, Lori ended it. Who says she's not sad either?
But that's not what I'm saying.
Right, but
I'm not saying who is more sad. I'm saying
Right.
clearly
You're saying he looks
terrible.
He looks terrible now to society, but probably mostly to men. Women probably feel like
and it's because
he was in love, and he did what he wanted to do while he was in love.
I think
which
women
is
like,
posting
I got
her
next.
and- yeah, that too.
if you're hard
There's that
enough,
part too.
if you're hard enough, you got next. Let's go to the next
Alright,
question.
cool. Next
because
question
I don't
is-
think we're going to agree here.
Yeah. So in terms of social media followers, right? Do you have a problem with a guy with like lots of followers? I'm talking like gang followers. Doesn't matter to you. Actually, no. Doesn't matter that a guy's got a lot of followers. Be honest.
Wow.
Anybody can take this one.
Wow.
Personally, yes, because I have like bad experiences with guys that have a huge following.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's like a deal breaker. The moment I see a K or over 5,
So
Over 5.
I got a follow.
Over 500.
5,000.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
no, yeah, but 5,000 is a bit excessive for a
5,000.
nigga though. Like, if you're not a celebrity, why you got 5,000 followers?
Exactly. Make it make sense.
You better be a model then.
So I think it depends. Like, why so many people following you? Like,
What are you doing?
Are you an influencer? Are you a business? Like, why? It's the why. If you're none of those things, and there's just so many people following you,
Then
I'm a little concerned. Yeah, just a little.
More than a little.
Yeah.
So you know what I find it funny? It's if I'm a guy, a regular dude, somehow maybe I just post good content. Maybe I travel a lot. People just like what I post, and it happens to grow my followers, right?
Yeah.
And now it's a problem that you have a lot of followers. But if I'm a celebrity and I have many, because if you're going to date a celebrity, you know that many followers. That's
Of
okay.
course.
For me, like, why is that different? Still a guy. Still have a
But
lot of
then you
followers.
see, it goes back to what she was saying.
Why?
So I must have a reason.
Exactly. You see,
Yes, like you said,
You're a travel-
if you're a
Yeah.
traveler, you're a travel blogger. People want to watch that
So
stuff.
you're gonna then find out. You're gonna say, "Hey, I like you, but tell me, why do you have so many followers?" First, before you, is that?
Yeah, what do you do?
But you should also be able to look at their page and see what they do.
Right, to have
You
so
know,
many
to have
followers.
so many followers.
Yeah.
Because now your account can't be private, and then you have like it's like, dude, like
Yeah, I hear you.
what's
Okay.
going on?
Joe?
I'm in full agreement with the girls for the first time ever. Like, for the first time, I'm in full agreement with them. I think if you're a gent, right, unless you are a public figure, like I said, you know, a businessman, you know, a travel blogger, you know, you're bringing value that shows why there are so many eyes on you, bet, you know. But as a regular person, I think we need to have some sort of conservativeness to with the way we exist. And I think I would just highly advise gents, as this is a male-generated podcast, like I'd highly advise gents to just keep your circle close, keep things close to your chest, unless you are making a profit out of it, you know. And also, I feel as though followers on Instagram and Twitter, it's a clout thing, right? So if you're a guy who has a lot of clout for no reason, that's kind of weird. It means that you're just an attention seeker. But if you were bringing value, yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
how I see
I'm
it.
not gonna, because honestly, I'm not gonna dwell on that one. But before I go, voice.
Aren't y'all being a little weird? Like, okay, you say as a guy, I'd suggest keep your circle small. So is he supposed to like block people from following him on the gram?
No. That's why I said, like, not that he's supposed to block people, right? But he shouldn't just be out there with like a bunch of followers for the sake of having a bunch of followers.
But
bro.
also, we also need to like keep in consideration at the fact that this person may have had their Instagram account for like a long time as well.
There's that.
You
True.
know, so obviously over time, it's not like they're only gonna gain like 5 followers in a year. You can gain like over maybe 100 followers in 1 year, and if you've had it for like 10 years.
But what's that nigga posting? Thirst traps. Why is he
But
posting-
then there's a reason why people following you. Oh, I do nothing. I'm just
I-
attractive. I'm just attractive, and I post really hot photos of myself, and people like that.
I find
I'm
it weird
not
for a guy to
disagreeing.
want to be attractive for no reason on Instagram.
You find it weird.
What? Yeah.
Why not?
To want to be attractive for no reason on Instagram.
No, there's no reason.
You just want to be hot on
What do
Instagram.
you
You just
mean
be on Instagram.
hot?
You're just being hot on Instagram. Look, if you're doing it for the people that follow you, like your followers, yeah, like you got like
He's
500
doing
followers,
it.
whatever,
Exactly.
and these niggas know you aware, but you're just there hot on Instagram for
What
the
about Huns that are just hot on Instagram?
That's more than okay.
Okay, so on that.
No, but there's a reason for that.
Okay, now on that. So maybe let's ask this thing: do you feel like you have to be cautious about what your partner posts on socials? Does it matter to you what your partner posts on socials in general?
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, it does. To a certain extent, though. Because ideally, if you are someone I'm with, it means that to an extent, we share similar values and views and outlooks, right? And if you post really crass things that are just against things that I stand for, I'm not really comfortable with that. I understand that in a relationship, we don't always see eye to eye, and we should have differing opinions and all of that. I'm not looking to change anyone, but there's certain, views that I have of certain things, and I really feel like in a partnership we should respect that to an extent where, I guess if we have social media and it's involved, then yeah, I don't want to get a call like, I have my own business and brand that I'm trying to build, and image that I've worked hard to like maintain. So imagine getting a call and like, dude, did you see what your man just posted? Like, oh my God, like, and it's something, degrading women or like, fuck. Yeah.
Or just like respecting each other, honestly, Yeah, I mean, I don't feel comfortable if I did it. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, if now, for an example, if when you were single, you had so many female friends and you would go out on dates with them as like double dates and all those things, and then now that we're together, you're still posting those things, it's kind of going to make me feel like, what do you mean? Why are you, posting such things? So it's just about like respect, honestly.